Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our AI bonuses campaign in Europa Universalis IV. I think we wait until... when? Now? Right now. Our navy's together. Let's just do this. Take Riga, call in our allies, go. No co-belligerents because we don't care. Obviously, we're going to have to... He actually has his fort on this time. Good for him. Looks like the Livonians have all of their forts on as well. We should, I imagine, have naval superiority. My fort in Funen is not done yet, although that would be really convenient. Let's try to prevent them from joining their navies together. th, 18th. Don't really care about that 22 stack. I don't think it's going to matter. We have naval superiority. Engaging that army would actually be quite nice. Let's go do that. We have Johan in charge. He's a pretty good leader. We'll detach a single infantry to do that fight. We're going to take over his siege, which is at 49%, which is pretty sick. Temporarily blockade. We should just be able to basically immediately win that siege with like no real effort. We have a blockade in place here. Okay, it's done. Thank you, Bohemia. Just destroyed the crap out of the Hansa. Just massacred him. Okay, that's 5 heavies. We don't want to be in this fight. Yeah, the Hansa does have a scary navy, so we gotta hide our ships. We're no longer contesting naval superiority. But we are destroying all of their armies, so that's nice. We also have 21,000 manpower, which is weird. I'm not used to having manpower, are you? See if he's nice enough to let me cross the strait. We can definitely still beat the Livonians. And of course we want to take that fight. Nice, beautiful engagement. Stack wipe. Boom. Okay, yeah, I think what we do here... we take our 2 siege guy. Do we still have 2 siege guy? We do. 2 siege guy goes there. You go to Riga. And he is definitely coming to prevent me from doing this. Still, we should be able to take the Livonian orders holding very quickly. And if the Hansa's navy leaves, we'll probably kill the Livonian orders. Which will make future engagements with the navy a lot easier. Austria actually brought ships all the way up here. With 8 troops on them. Surely you can just get military access through Bohemia. Bohemia's in the war, you have access... Bohemia's in the war, you have access to everything in the HRE. Like, why would you use... ships, man? What are you thinking? You're crazy. You're crazy, man. That's what you're thinking. I suppose on the other hand we could just go after Neva. That would be a perfectly acceptable alternative option. And then eventually this one can move on Riga. Bohemia wants us to help out against Burgundy. We accept. Alright, fine. Shoot! The Hansa! They caught me! Fortunately, we didn't lose anything, and we actually sank one. Bastard Hansa. They're pretty sneaky, aren't they? Still, relative strength of the Alliance, I'd say, is pretty well in our favor here. The Livonians want out. Well, I don't want to do separate peace. We want to negotiate directly with Riga. And we want to negotiate a separate peace with the Hansa. We have how much war score against them? Very little. We need for this to fall, which is, I believe, their capital. Yes. Once that falls, we negotiate war reps plus annul treaties. Give up any claims that they've made on me. My navy can't do anything because the Hansa's hanging out. Still can't even move on Riga. Hansa's navy just went away. Let's go blow up the 4 ships that are over here. And the Hansa's back. He's quick, man. Still, we killed some of the Riga ships. Riga? Riggin. The Brigand. The Brigand ships. Clemens here has 2 siege value. He only has enough artillery for a little tiny bit. We need more artillery here. And again, we need the artillery up there, too. Unfortunately, we're going to lose some prestige here. Oh, you keep being a bully there, Hansa. It's fine. You show me. You're so strong. I'll turn off all these forts since there's no army over here. No point in having them. Still that fort out there as well. We do not have control of Hamburg. They broke that siege. Really? Why would they do this? Why would you do this, AI? Pass forward some extra artillery so that we can get this one going as quick as we can. We need 10 artillery. Which means we're actually going to take all the infantry, all the cannons, sorry, all the cav. Just go down to nothing but that. Papal States, Papal Controller, cool. Poland's got tons of freaking prestige. Guy's 68. You know, a war with Poland, if we did it well enough, it could still work. But I've called in people into this war, which means that it would have to be a defensive war. I can't count on them to declare on me. 72 peace offer for these. It's going to cost 0 dip. Aggressive expansion with 80 countries, but no coalition. So I think what we're hoping for here now is for them to just decide that they want to do the peace deal. I'm not going to be able to separate peace the Hansa because Bohemia decided to just be a derp. I do need this war to end, though, so that the Bohemians can go take care of the Burgundians, because I don't want to mess with it myself. We also do have Danish separatists who are looking to fire in Schleswig. There's the peace deal. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's good enough for me. Poland. Something just happened with Poland. What happened with Poland? I missed it. Oh well. He doesn't exist anymore. And again, we've already decided that we want to lower autonomy whenever possible. Rival of a rival. Let me guess. The Ottomans. Of course. It's not going to happen, game. Stop trying to make me friends with the Ottomans. It can't happen. Naval superiority is ours. So we'll do that. Land force limit has come up. I think we do need 2 more cav. We can still become Defender of the Faith soon if we want to. We're losing this war, but now that Bohemia is focused, because they're no longer participating in my war, I think they'll be okay. Granted, I actually have a fairly sizable army now, so if I don't help, relative strength of the alliance is not actually in our favor. But I'm concerned about the Danish separatists here. Just revoked March status of Moldavia, probably looking to integrate him. Now really, we're totally going to knock out more humanist ideas. 75% control of the Baltic? I hear that's pretty good. That means that if we were to suddenly rival Sweden and then embargo them, we would have a lot of control. But it's also pretty likely that we're no longer going to be friends with Sweden for much longer. It's a pretty big pile of troops right there. And I could help by sending my navy out. I mean, we're doing well enough on trade. I don't think we need to really worry about it too much. Having trade ideas means that you make a lot of money from trade. More news at 11. Like, even without our ships protecting trade, we have 72% control. So, I mean, I suppose I could just, you know, focus on maybe even building a couple heavies. Might not be a bad idea. Just to ensure that we always have naval superiority. Who has the most heavies in the world right now? Portugal, England, Aragon, Ottomans. See, the thing is, Sweden has 4, so if I go to war with Sweden, we'll want to have at least in the same amount that they do. So yeah, I should probably build 3 or 4 heavies. Maybe 5. Okay, we are at war. The Emperor's in the war. So we have military access to everyone who's in the Empire. We have naval superiority. We're blockading the hell out of this. How can we win this war? Burgundy is a capital fort, level 1. If we get military access through France, we can march to Barrois, to Champagne, whatever it's pronounced, and then just sit on Burgundy's capital. The war goal is the subjugation of Lorraine, which is Metz. Again, a level 1 fort, but it's being sieged back. So we can march our whole army over here and just go straight for the war goal. Try to win the war. Or, do none of that, and just allow Lorraine to get subjugated. I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job just by blockading. Right? Look at that. Teutonic Order. I'm on there 5 times, damn it. 2, 3... 4, 5, probably about 5 or 6 war scores in these blockades. It's pretty good, right? I would feel bad if I didn't even try to help. But we are going to play on speed 3 then. Granted, I should not be doing this at all. Not while we have potential rebellion in Schleswig. But it's grasslands. Our fort's complete. Supplies adequate that we can park that army there and help out with that siege. It's a recovering territory siege. So we should not be suffering too much attrition. Barely any. Let's get our military access from France, who's neutral to us. Shouldn't really have any issue whatsoever giving it to us. First off, let's just see if we can get there. We cannot. Get our military access. And now we're good. How quickly will you be able to get to Barroy? Before the end of that month. Good. Okay, war goal is going to be returned, which will be a good amount of war score. 5 plus another, that's 15 war score swing. That'll definitely affect his enthusiasm. And we're going to park on his capital. Meanwhile, our rebels are at 80% and they will fire fairly soon. Full annexation of Denmark just finally concluded. Took them long enough. We had a whole other war in between. Sweden's announced the Livonians as a rival. Good. Better them than us. We do not need the military access with France anymore. Burgundy's enthusiasm should go down quite quickly now due to occupied and besieged provinces. And if his capital falls, obviously he's going to be wanting out quickly. They've got a huge army, but they're not really going for the right people. Let's go. 56% chance to get the war goal back. There we go. And other than that, this army is going to do nothing. We have enough artillery here for a good bonus. It's a 1 siege leader instead of a 2 siege leader. It could be better. It's not worth the shuffle. I'd have to get military access again. I don't want to do it. On the other hand, we could lose some men to just, siege down a couple more provinces. Let's think. If we lost 1% of 16,000, that's 160 men. Is it worth losing 160 men to just take control of 30 base tax? Sorry, 30 development. The answer is obviously yes. I'm being stingy. Come on, just get lucky. Take the capital. Disease outbreak is not lucky. Oh, how opportune. Thank you, Holland, for taking care of the Danish separatists for me. See, that's karma. That's karma right there. France has declared war on Castile. They cite conquest. Excellent. I love when France and Castile are not friendly. They fight each other. Well, I expect that this war is going to end fairly soon. No. I'm going to force myself to do it. I'm going to build a heavy. I'm going to build a heavy and I'm going to like it. A double disease outbreak. Are you kidding me? There's like a, what, 14 times 14 is 192? 1 in 192 times where you roll 2 back-to-back dice. Wait, no, it's not a 14-sided die. It's a 12-sided die. No, it is a 14-sided die. Crying out loud. I think we will take the level 2 guy. Granted, we're... No. We're too far ahead on military tech. Well, Burgundy's enthusiasm certainly has gone away. The battles is not working out for us, but... Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.